घृणि सूर्य आदित्य ओम, घृणि सूर्य आदित्य पूर्णानंदाय ओम.
Okay. Mitraya Namaha, everyone.
Mitraya Namaha.
Mitraya Namaha. Thank you so much for joining today. It's a real pleasure to talk to all the Gurumitras sitting here. So we'll give whoever is listening to this podcast or video, we will give them brief introduction about ourselves. I am Dr. Harish Tenneti, younger son of Shri Keshar Mitra VSP Tenneti. And please introduce yourself. Maybe start with Richa.
Mitraya Namaha. My name is Suprabhaatam. I'm based out of Noida. I'm self-employed and I have been associated with Theosophy Shamanta Mission for last 15 years. And, and that briefly sums up my introduction.
Okay. Kalyan Tenneti. Audio. You have to unmute yourself.
Mr. Pawan, after you.
Okay.
Pawan.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Pawan Kumar. I'm from Hyderabad. I work as a professional copywriter for a US-based company. And along with that, I also work as a hypnotherapist. I've got a few clients from the US and UK. I serve them. I have been associated with Theosophia Shamantaka Mission for around 14-15 years now. So this is a brief introduction about me.
Excellent.
Mitraya Namaha. I'm Kalyan Tenneti, Gurumitra, Arkavidya Gurumitra, Vayajakri Gurumitra. I'm a child counselor. I'm a handwriting expert and doodling-based drawing teacher. I do initiations also for relevant clients. Yeah, and I'm eldest son of VSP Tenneti. My association is from birth.
Exactly. So generally what people don't understand about the upasana is there's a constant doubt they have in their mind that, oh, all these upasanas I have to sit down and talk and do pujas for so long, or will this ever happen to me? Will this improvement or meditation improvement, or will I be able to concentrate at least for 10 minutes? Will this all esoteric sciences, will they actually work? So this doubt everyone has, that will this work for me? Is it like some other Reiki or some pranic healing type of thing? Or generally people have this doubt. So I think the first and foremost rule of all the Arkavidya, Shamantaka Vidya and Theosophia Shamantaka Mission rule is, first is faith is the master key, that you have to believe in yourself and your Surya Narayana. Faith is a master key. And second thing which excites me more, uh, pulling me towards Surya Upasana, is it's easy way of doing sadhanas. It's a easy short workshop modules. Anyone can do these courses. So how do you actually invite people who want to join Surya Upasana? Do you think is this elaborate procedure, or is it anyone can do, any busy people can also find Surya Upasana easy? So your experience, maybe Richa Garu can tell, what is your experience that if busy people want to learn Arkavidya or learn Surya Upasana, how do you maybe even convince them?
See, the first thing is it's not that spirituality or any kind of these sciences are meant for busy people or people who have more time. The beauty of what we teach in Arkavidya and other workshops is you can build this in the fabric of your life.
Yes.
The important thing is that why am I coming for this workshop? There has to be compelling reason. In my experience and personal experience, as well as the experience of the Mitras who have been associated with me, there's always been a pattern of challenges that one faces. When somebody is open to breaking that pattern or wanting to seek solutions, they will automatically be drawn to these workshops. I've also not just been with Theosophia Shamantaka Mission. Previously, also I've been through various other members, and I feel that when you're ready for the teachings, the Guru appears. And
Absolutely.
it beautifully simplifies and blends with your life. You don't need to spend hours doing any practices or rituals. It's very flexible. It's very open to one and all. There are no heavy do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
Only you have to be open to trying it out.
Yeah.
Faith comes with practice. Faith comes when you see results. But
Absolutely.
initially, you have to take that slight step to being open to explore it.
Yeah. Yeah.
My experience is very beautiful and flexible. And I personally, I'm working. I previously was in consulting. I've been a banker previously in my professional life. And now I'm working in my family setup, which is very demanding on time. I also am married with a child. And so I look after the family and my child. So we all have our personal things to take care of, professional things to take care of. Yet we can take our time for this. It beautifully blends in the fabric of life. And that's been my experience so far.
Yeah. What about Pavan Garu? How do you convince people? They say we are busy. We are busy, sir. We are unable to spend so much time. How much time actually for Arkavidya or for simple things? How much time would you ask a sadhak to dedicate?
Okay, good question. Let me start with a question. Are you being watched?
Watched by.
Imagine each time you speak with somebody, every single word that you utter, every wish that you have, every whisper, if it's heard by very powerful guardians in every direction, there's a network of very energetic force, a divinity. So each time you speak with somebody, not only do the gods listen, but there are certain asura palakas. These are shadowy custodians of every direction. They will wait, they will listen, and they will see if there is any lapse in a discipline from your side. So each time you say lies, or each time you gossip, you utter negative, or you curse somebody, they say tathastu, so be it. This, I feel, is what is plaguing society mostly in the world right now,
Yeah.
apart from relationship problems, which is one of the bane of modern society. I feel that each time I speak with people, there are very, very few people whom I have met who are very positive and upbeat about life.
Yes.
Mostly, at least from my personal experience, 99.99% of the people feel that the problems that they are facing in their life, those are the biggest challenges. So even if a certain problem may or may not occur in their life, they tend to imagine, they tend to hallucinate, they will imagine the worst possible scenarios, and they end up manifesting that problem in their life. So I don't talk about Arkavidya as such. Each time I speak with somebody, I ask them how's their life, and they start.
Yes.
Very first thing they do is they start off with negatives. My mother-in-law is like this, my boss is like that, my dad does not understand me. I work so hard in my office, but people,
No one recognizes me.
yeah, so all those things. So what I do is I see if I can give them a solution with this course called Arkavidya. So I
In the
don't
form of
talk,
sadhanas.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't talk about Arkavidya. I don't actually compel people to do it. I just start off with this topic of Asura Palakas. I asked them, do you do this? They said, yes, sir. How do you know? So I have a few clients come to me, for example, a very, very recent experience. One client came to me and she was telling me, she was talking about her dog. Her dog, I saw her dog, very nice, nice chubby, a very nice chubby puppy, a Pomeranian puppy. She was manifesting all sorts of negative uh, things in her mind about her dog. My dog has stopped eating. My dog has, this is the problem. My dog doesn't recognize people. I said, there's nothing wrong. And exactly around 3 weeks later, under very mysterious circumstances, the dog died.
Mm.
Purely because of whatever she manifested in her life because of the dog. We hear people saying all the time, parents, they wish the best for their children, but unknowingly what happens is they start cursing their own children unknowingly.
Yeah.
If you don't study, you will fail. The Asurapalakas, they will listen each time. That is the job of the Asurapalakas. So the Asurapalakas' main responsibility, any human being saying anything negative, say tathastu. It will manifest. So if you don't study, you will fail. The extraordinarily bright child also fails because unknowingly the parent has cursed the children, may you fail.
Yeah.
So I don't talk about Arkavidya in general like that because there's a very famous selling. There's a very famous principle in selling. I was working as a marketing executive in Cadbury India Limited long back, probably 15 years back. So then my boss had taught me one thing. He said, people don't like to be sold. They like to buy.
True.
So,
Absolutely.
Whenever I speak with people, if I talk about Arkavidya, they feel that I'm trying to sell them the course.
Yeah, true. So many people.
I don't talk about Arkavidya as such like that. I find out what issues the person is facing, and then I give them a solution to whatever issues they are facing in the form of this 2 days workshop called Arkavidya. So that's my approach. That's how I prefer to blend with people, and that's how I approach life in general.
I want to start on this point.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
how much time you need to complete the course or
Yes.
sadhana.
Yeah.
So
Every day,
first of all-
daily routine, how much time should I spend is a general
First
question.
of all, we need to trap. We need to trap people saying that hardly 5 minutes, only 10 minutes. Because
Yeah.
now it's Kaliyugam, 2025, Gen X, right? So
Yeah.
people don't have time. So we need to trap people saying that only 10 minutes required. The main reason is that it's a positive trapping, not negative trapping. We say first start, come on, get the taste of it. Once you do it, your mind will defaultly attracts to that one meditation, one saradi, one mudra, one tantra, one mantra. You will be able to spend hours together without any push. So
Excellent.
initial
Absolutely.
version is to stick, make them understand. It is fast food, 2 minutes process. So learn this vidya, practice for 21 days, spend hardly 10-15 minutes. Defaultly that initial days, first week he might spend half an hour. After that, it slowly goes to 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. It happens. And
True.
yeah, this is where I tell my mitras or anyone.
True, that's actually true. But initially, if they just taste it, I'm very sure there are so many mitras who come to us course with a doubt in their mind. They imagine so much in the market, some aura therapy, some this therapy, some that therapy. And once they sit in the class, they see big manual, they think it is difficult. But once they start doing it, they will never leave the system and they will never go out. That's why I see we just don't do any publicity outside, but still there are people who join our courses who do long time sadhanas because of the taste of it. Yeah. So
I would like
yeah,
to share that
yes,
the kind of people come for a workshop, interestingly, belong to all age groups,
absolutely.
belong to all professions, are
Yes,
highly educated.
yes.
The first time I attended the workshop with Tenneti sir, I was surprised to see a younger profile of people comprising doctors, lawyers, all IT professionals, all achievers in their respective fields, all wanting to come for this workshop. And my first interaction with the workshop, I was very curious. Hey, why are you here? Why did you join this workshop? How long have you been? Most of them have been consistent sadhaks who were looking for solutions for problems in life, and they were able to decode it. They were able to break the pattern. And that's how they started following it diligently. And it's always word of mouth based. When somebody does sadhanas, does the practices, is able to find solutions, they automatically refer more people.
Yes. Yes.
And obviously, they are all lawyers, doctors, professionals who are also handling high-fi careers, right? And yet they're able to consistently practice. So they must have got some victories. They must have found solutions, or keys to the locks that were not opening in the past. So this is what has been our observation over these years when we hold these workshops. People find solutions, consistent solutions. There is no over commercialism. There is no wrong selling in Arkavidya, right? All we say, it's like how much sugar you put in your tea, it'll get sweeter. Same way, you spend time, you see more qualitative results. That's how it works. So it's up to a person. Then they come initially, it's a 5-minute thing. But if you want to explore more, there is a big world of things that you can do.
Yeah.
It always the journey starts with that one solution that they are seeking. And invariably, people have found, I don't want to be a miracle monger, but I've seen some amazing, unbelievable miracles that happen when people do practice this with faith.
True. I definitely agree to that, because Surya Narayana is a straightforward, his forte itself is health and wealth.
Yes.
So he will give you health, whatever health you want, he will give you, whatever wealth you want, he will give you. But just that initial turn towards him, just a bow towards him, I think that will change people's life. So
True.
coming to the subject, uh, because people from different areas listen to our programs, the best part of our courses are, most of it is in English, so that everyone can access it. And the second part is, it's a 2 days 1 day workshops where everyone can attend. Okay, so that you come, learn, and go do your sadhanas whenever it suits you. Concise it according to your needs, but following the rules. Okay, that is important. So the world problems have been divided into so many things. So maybe Kalyan Teneti can elaborate it. What problems you generally do? What are these navagrahas? Maybe because Surya himself is a solar king. We live in solar kingdom. So what navagrahas and all we speak in maybe Arkavidya? Briefly, you can highlight them.
Arogyam Sampadam Bhaskaram. So when we divide problems in entire world into 4 categories: Grahadosham, Gurhodosham, Nagadosham, and black magic. So last topic we don't even utter, we don't even talk, or we
We
don't
don't
even
deal black
have a
magic.
thought.
Yes. Yes.
We
Yes.
talk about only these 3. And first 2 aspects are the most important aspect, which are Grahadosham, Grohodosham. Grahadosham is about planets, and Grohodosham is purely on Vastu. We deal with Vastu. If you get a consultation, you will be charged 10,000, 15, 20,000. But boss, attend this Arkavidya workshop, you will be able to understand what is the basics of Vastu. You can rectify that. And apart from that, my topic I want to cover on Navagraha Anugraham. So to pacify planet, first of all, you need to have some idea about planets. Like there are total 9 planets. The head of these 8 planets are Surya Narayana. He is a graha king, and he is embodiment of love. He is Pratyaksha Daivam. Believe me, he is fire. He is prominent, available anytime. Just utter, he'll be there. When you think of him, you will feel the warmth. Deeply. That is what I've experienced from traveling. And believe me, you follow these videos, I will be telling experience when I travel with Kesar Mitra VSP Tenneti. Imagine travel 30 times to Shabaramala along with him, going to different places with Arkavidya workshop. You'll be able to see that. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, talking about these grahas, we need to understand what are the total aspects of 9 planets. I'll give very brief. These I'm not talking about astrological concept. It is about just characteristics of it, outlines. And watch this video from now till this 9 topics which I'm covering. You'll be able to understand and tell people or assess people, oh, because of this quality, this guy is like that. Example, when we talk about Surya is fame, name, recognition will be there. You will see when you see in the crowd, that person will be vibrant. His voice will be vibrant. He will be recognized. In spite of not showing off, he will be pulled off and ensure he'll be recognized. That is the power of Surya. And Surya is strong, health will be strong. When you do puja, tapas, japa, especially related to Surya, you'll be get health, wealth. But when you do this with utmost respect, without any envy nature in your mind, you will get abundance. Abundance is not money. It is 365 degrees cover. Whenever, whatever you want, it will manifest just like that. Okay. And next about moon. Chandra is mind related. Fickle mind. He's beautiful. He's calm, cool. Um, Kuja is a warrior planet. We call Bhumi. When Kuja is strong, you'll be able to see his decision making is pretty strong, and he can invest money in lands. It will be a fortune for him. Mm, Surya, Shani is my lord. Um, Shani is like slow Mandi. He is he works on truth. You cannot that if Shani is strong, he cannot backstab you. So always select a person who is Lagna is Shani or who is truth. When he is truth, imagine he is under the spell of Shani. Shani Maharaj is taking care of him. Okay, and apart from that, Rahu Ketu. Rahu Ketu are Rakshasas, but they have took Amrut. They have the qualities of this divine touch.
Yes.
To get rid of their pain, only one mantra is there. Just repeat Surya Narayana, or Ram Ram. Be in the bhakti mark. You'll be able to get the connect and positive effect. You don't see negative vibes or the wrong spell of Rahu Ketu. Okay. And example Ketu, if Ketu is bad, what you'll do, basically if you're working somewhere, you suddenly quit the job and come back. You don't even discuss. There is an effect of Ketu. When Rahu is bad, weak, your recognition is stole down. It will be reduced so tiny, you cannot show off, you cannot tell people. So, and Guru is there. If Guru is strong, you'll be recognized. Respect will be there. Okay. These are some aspects and topics of Navagrahas.
Yeah. So all these Navagraha pacification, understanding Navagrahas, understanding our own horoscope, understanding our own planetary positions, and correcting these deficits or some malefic planets are there, correcting them. They are all taught in Arkavidya, Shamantakvidya, or higher courses to everyone, so that it is made easy for everyone to heal themselves, everyone to understand their own life process, how do they progress and all. So when I was talking about this, that Gurumitras are sitting and discussing some points, so one of my mitra asked me, so ask one of your senior mitras, Gurumitras, whether they can answer this question or not. The question that person asked me is, I felt very funny, but this is, I think we all should answer. The important question they ask is, how will I solve someone else's problem? So this person asked me, my wife, she's torturing me, sir. With Arkavidya, can I solve this problem? Can I change her? So what is your opinion, Richaji? Will you advise him that, okay, do this course, someone else's life will change?
See, when you travel by air, the first thing you're supposed to do is put you on your own seatbelt. Then you can put for the other person. That is the cardinal rule.
Yes.
Something like this works in the spiritual and energy world also. It's not always about, it's very easy to pinpoint faults in the other person.
Yes.
But we are first supposed to understand our own weaknesses, deficiencies as well. When you do these workshops, because we're talking about Surya Bhagwan here, Surya is the embodiment of empathy. So you start understanding the problem in a very different way, in a more empathetic way. And you first start working and uplifting your own frequency. So when you are transformed, when your aura changes, when your energy uplifts, automatically it has a spillover effect on the ambience around you, people around you. And you start seeing problems in a very different way. You don't want to react. You want to resolve the problems. And from what I understand from spirituality, it's not that it will suddenly overnight things will change from black to white, but you will develop resilience, you will develop the shockers to absorb it better and to deal with it better. And then this is not about manipulating the other person. This is about you developing yourself, upgrading yourself to be able to face it in a better way. And when you change, you will see a slow, subtle change that will be evident in people around you too.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah, sorry.
yeah, sorry, sir. You're saying something?
I've always noticed, initially when mitras meet us, when people approach us with their problems, they when they when their families see the transformation and change in themselves, you'd be surprised that family members also join subsequently, and they do sadhanas as well,
And they do
and
more, in fact.
they do more. Yes, they're
Yeah.
inspired to do more.
Yes,
It's
yes,
amazing. I never thought it would work like that, but
yes.
it works in mysterious ways. How a person starts doing sadhanas and his friends and family are pulled into it too, because
Yeah.
they see the change, the evident change in that person after doing these practices, and they are inspired to do the same, and they are also transformed.
True. And I've seen youngsters, they want something more. And
Yeah.
I've seen this, that they
Yes.
go to 4 or 5 courses here and
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
One mantra, sir, what we'll sit and chant, sir. But I think Arkavidya is something way above all that, and it is
Sure.
served easily. So, what is your experience if they are youngsters or kids who want, they are above 12, above 15, but still they are sadhaks?
Yeah.
If they come to Arkavidya, do they have any advantage?
See, it's not just about chanting mantras, okay? Arkavidya is one of the most comprehensive workshops that covers so many tools, techniques, kits, quick fix solutions to take care of things. My own daughter learned it at the age of 9, and she started using these techniques in her class and to excel better in studies, to be able to handle the study pressure better, to be able to handle the peer pressure. I'm talking about like less than 10 years old child
Yes,
coming
yes.
into this workshop, and she always had this this set of tools equipped to face challenges in life ahead as she grows. And I've seen so many other people. I know many young children are now starting to join workshops. Mitra's children, the next generation, is now doing this, and all of them are doing well in the academic fields.
Yeah, yeah,
As you grow older, when you go out in the world, you are by default equipped to face these things in a better way,
yeah,
in a more mature way, and you obviously get faster results. You manifest things faster. So you have an edge over others by default when you're equipped with all these tools and techniques. And mind you, you don't have to do sadhanas in a very diligent way. You
yeah,
just have to start with small tools and techniques.
yeah.
You'll be amazed how it is energy efficient, time efficient, and how it keeps your focus and balance in place.
True, true. And in Arkavidya or Shimantakvidya higher courses,
Yeah.
mantras, mudras, astrology, vastu, there are certain tools, techniques,
Healings.
breathing techniques, healings,
Yeah.
so much packed into 2 days workshop where everyone is enthusiastic to learn so much. And this is like, see, if suppose I know healing, I heal and I get money is different. But this we are giving to everyone. Everyone
Yes.
can do this. That's a fantastic thing. I think the gist of the Surya Upasana itself is you do it for yourself. You do it.
Yes.
You change. If you change, maybe everyone around you will get inspired and change. Maybe Pawan can enlighten us what kind of, this wife joins, then she will bring husband also. Now husband start doing more sadhana. Did you ever come across such cases?
Yes, 14 to 17 cases are like that only. Which have happened in the last 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
What
Usually what
attracts them?
happens, yes,
What attracts them in these courses? Most of the courses, how people get attracted and sit with the sadhana.
most of the times people come and ask, sir, do you teach Tantra? Do you
Yeah.
teach Vashikaran? Sir, I want to, sir, husband ko patana hai, kya karna hai? Sir, I want to, that nice girl at my office, can I use Arkavidya for it?
Yeah.
So these
There
are, no, I tell them, this is what is happening in the world right now. So people read something, they do something, they hear something, somebody has said something, and that gets labeled and that gets attached. So usually what happens is, I tell them, you do Arkavidya, do the sadhana for a month or two and see what changes come about in yourself. Usually what happens is, when we give them mantras, when we give them mudras, we give them, we have mantras, mudras, mudra chihnas. I tell them a little about their own auric field, the auric expansion, what comprises an aura. And I tell them, you need not believe everything I tell you. You don't have to disbelieve either. You can check in Google. There's something called as Kirlian photography, which can take a picture of a person's aura. So each time you chant mantras, what happens is your aura will expand. So tests have been done. This generation, youngsters, they are more scientific in nature. They want to know if it is validated by science. Is it scientifically proved, is what they ask. I say yes. So I point them to different scientific experiments which have been done on Gayatri Mantra, on Sri Yantra, on chanting mantras, how it changes your frequencies, how your energy gets uplifted. So then they get convinced.
Yeah.
So each time somebody comes to me and asks me, I tell them, join this Arkavidya workshop, 2 days workshop, do the practices every day, 20 minutes or half an hour, do it, and you see the change it brings, not only in your own self, you'll also find the people around you, they also change. So each time somebody asks me, can I change somebody else? I ask them one question. How well do you know your own self? There's a difference between yourself and yourself, your own self. They say, sir, I do not know. Join Arkavidya, do the sadhanas. You get to know your own self first. Whether you can change somebody else or not, once you're doing the sadhanas, you will know. So usually,
generally people come with such hallucinations that once I do this, will I see God, or is it for nirvana? Is it for they just wanted to vanish all their sins? And we always tell this is a rajasika margam. This is you have to do. No one else will come and do. Not even God will come and help you. It's you who will come into the sadhana margam. You who will start with the basic steps. Then you see the higher power pulling you upwards. Okay.
Exactly.
And I've seen so many people, their skin problems getting vanished, their cancers getting treated, their asthma, magically gets solved. So, and we never take a testimonial. The point is, these days, even though we go to a hotel, they ask for a review.
Yes.
But after doing so much, we never give testimonials, because Keshan Mitra was very particular that if you give testimonial, someone else will see that and hallucinate something, and then they come. And if something goes here and there, they think this is all wrong. But that's the whole point, that you have to come for yourself, learn, and then you testimony, give yourself testimony that if I go higher courses, maybe I'll do much more better. So that's the whole idea of this. And you want to say something, Richa?
May I add one more thing?
Yeah.
A very common question that I face here in Delhi, NCR, is that if I start doing sadhanas, will I lose interest in the worldly affairs? Will I become less materialistic? I would like to share this with you that no, it does not. And I remember, and I quote our Guruji, Sri VSP Tenneti, and I remember in one of the workshops, and it stuck with me. And he said that, look, you're like a bird with two wings. One is materialism, the second is spirituality. You can't soar up in the sky without both. So you don't have to renounce the world. You don't have to leave your family, your responsibilities. You don't become like that. You don't become an ascetic. You continue with your worldly responsibilities with enthusiasm, with full focus, while attaining your spiritual goals. You can coexist in both the planes, and that is what is recommended also.
Yeah.
So Arkavidya is meant to help you lead a more balanced, a more meaningful, and a more happy life. That is the goal of Arkavidya, the way
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. Maybe Kalyan can
Yeah.
give us an.
Basically, we also specifically Kesar Mitra specifies saying that spirituality is between affair between you and God. No
Yes.
showing offs required. If person is having big bindus, botus, and malas, he is not a great bhakti. We cannot dedicate or decide. A person who is normal person, not might be he is doing in Navavidha Bhakti, he might selected any other aspect of bhakti. So we cannot judge it. So spirituality, if you're a housewife, be that role 100% and don't give show of importance to spirituality. Yes, once you do sadhana, defaultly, you'll be able to people who are in your family members will mention saying that, boss, do the sadhana first, then do this. Or you will be able to wake up early and complete the sadhana. So obviously, when people homely when you are in home, when people household people supports you saying that do the sadhana well, they'll be able to see the difference and you'll be able to spend more quality time and no show off saying that I'm in bhakti, I'm in sadhana, don't disturb me, I cannot do all my the works, basic work which are there. That is against the principle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your daily duties, your office duties, your daily chores, they are compulsory. At the same time, spirituality is that light which constantly runs, and you have to do justice to both. And that's our principle. That's our Rajasika Margam itself is become positively selfish. You grow,
Yes.
you take your family, you take your apartment, you take your colony. If you grow your selfishness so that whole India. These are our vidyas. These are our courses. These are there from long ago, so long ago. And our Pradama Mitra, Hanuman, is our Pradama Mitra. We come from such a great, parampara, and still, people still ask us some silly, simple questions, which after learning, they just vanish. Okay. So Arkavidya, Shamantaka Vidya, or Veda Sahasrapat, or Vayujakriya, there are so many courses where everyone maybe they have to try once to know it more. And whatever basic doubts have, will this solve my health problem? Yes. Will this solve my financial problem? Yes. Will this make me grow spiritually? Yes. But start off somewhere. Okay. So how much yes people need just to enter into that Surya's orbit. So before concluding, just give us one of your experiences where how you got stuck to this. Okay, maybe from the for me you are at the topmost. So Richaji, you tell me what made you stick on to the Surya Upasana.
Okay. I was I met Tenneti sir in 2010, and I was diagnosed with a very serious health condition, and that is the time. Luckily, fortunately, I came into Sir's under Sir's wings, and I started doing sadhanas. It really helped me battle all my health challenges, and that is a time I was at probably rock bottom in my life, not just in physical health, other aspects too. The entire sadhana, the entire Surya Upasana has completely turned around my life. Every aspect is, no aspect remained untouched. Everything was improved. It's like a system reboot that happened for me, not just health. Of course, health was the primary benefit I was seeking, but financial aspects, relationship aspects, everything. More than that, purpose in life, focus in my how to structure my life. All that happened as a byproduct of the sadhanas. Though I was just seeking health benefit.
Excellent.
And I'm sitting right before you after so many years.
Yes, excellent. And I'll tell you, for us it is default because Keshar Mitra is there with us. The one thing which he always tells us, if someone asks, "What will I get by learning all this?" So don't start with that sentence. Don't always, "What will I get? What will I get? What will I get?" is a very wrong, selfish way. You do it, you will get everything.
Yes.
What not? You will get everything. You are restricting yourself to this problem, but you do it. So for us, you do sadhanas. Just blindly do sadhana. Everything will come and fall at your feet. That's the point. Maybe Pavan Garu can tell me something else.
Yeah. Right from my childhood, probably from when I was around 6 years of age. At that point of time, I had a very debilitating stutter. I used to stammer a lot. So even to tell my name, if I have to tell my name is Pavan Kumar, it used to take me a minimum 8 to 10 minutes. I used to start pa 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 pa, and no matter how many psychologists I visited, speech counselors, psychiatrists. I went to a couple of other gurus and so many other people, but they used to give me some exercise, but I was not able to find a proper solution, a proper cure anywhere. Then in 2011, a chance encounter with Tenneti sir. Somebody led me there, and then the very first day when I met him, I told him initially to get my point across, it took me, I remember, 48 or 50 minutes only to communicate my issue to him.
Oh.
So he was very patient enough to understand. He said, do Arkavidya. I said, sir, I did my best to communicate, but and then I used to write on paper and tell him what exactly I'm facing. He said, do Arkavidya, you'll find a solution to all your problems. I said, okay. And then March 2011, initially I did my very first Arkavidya batch, and Richa Gurumitra here, she is a testimony.
Yeah.
Both of us were a part of the same batch. So
Oh,
the very first batch,
Yes, in
which I
Hyderabad.
joined in TSM in Arkavidya.
Hyderabad.
Yes,
Yeah.
in Hyderabad. So me, Richaji, Amanji, so we were part of the same batch. So like that, I think both of us, we started off our journey at almost the same
Was
time.
the same.
Excellent.
So a few weeks or a few months of doing the sadhana, and we remember, all these fond memories. At that point of time, every single month, we used to have a course. So Arkavidya and then Vajrakilnam. And I used to do courses one after the other. And within less than 6 months, sir called me one day and he said, I want you to take up the mastership, become a Gurumitra, start teaching. I said, what, me teaching? I can't even tell my name properly. What will I teach? I said, no, you have to start teaching. And less than 6 months, what happened was not only was I able to conquer my stammering by more than 95%, I was also able to speak fluently without getting stuck anywhere. He said, you have been able to do it. You are a live role model. So motivate people. You tell them, this is what I was earlier, this is what I am now. So that one thing is what has made me stick on to TSM. And each time somebody asks me for a real life case study, I tell them, you have the person in front of you. So I tell them, you can speak with my friends. They will tell you what I was before and what I am now.
Excellent.
So I quote my own example as the greatest example. So I tell them, if somebody can, like me, can do it, you can do it much better, because you don't have any of these, any of these setbacks to hold you back.
That's super experience. And the Guru Parampara travels like that, from Surya Narayana, Hanuman. From there, so many ascended gurus, Aditya Purnananda Swamiji, then Muthukrishnan Swamiji, all together to Keshar Mitra. And we are small, minute bubbles here and there. We are all sitting here. We want more people to learn such a fantastic Surya Upasana course. Maybe Kalyan can add something.
Finally, remember, there are in Arkavidya level 1 to man, there are around 70 chapters. 70 chapters. Pull one chapter, that will be a weapon.
Yes.
Just dedicatedly practice one mantra, one mudra. That's it. Your life will change. That is what I say. Arkavidya level 1, level 2. Believe me, this is basic foundation. Imagine basic foundation course having 70 long chapters. Imagine higher levels. And I want, if anybody is watching, like new watching this video, I want to say search arkavidya.com, register, find out Gurumitra, learn the course, then you can give the feedback that this course worth joining or not. You will say, wow, people will change. There are so many topics, chapters, knowledge bank. This is called you can even say it's a spiritual foundation course. We also tell proudly saying that it's a silent spiritual revolution. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay, such a wonderful 1 hour session. And I'll quickly conclude by saying, suppose you are searching on arkavidya.com, we will not follow you up. We will not call, please join, please join. We will not entertain such, sending you mails again and again, calling you and all, because you should get that calling and you should come back, join this Surya orbit. And once you join the Surya's arena, I think you will be absorbed into the system and you will really enjoy. If anyone wants to join Surya Upasana Margam, so there are the various Upasanas, Vaishnava, Shaiva, Shakteya, like that. There is Saura Margam, Surya Upasana Margam, and we all do Surya Upasanas. From Delhi chapter, Gurumitra Richa Bhatia ji, and from Hyderabad, myself, Dr. Harish Tenneti, Kalyan Tenneti, and Gurumitra Pavan Kumar. We will come up with more videos. If you have any such doubts or any pending questions, please put it up in the comment section. We will be happy to answer if it is a real legitimate question. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. And we will meet up in the next Zoom session. And we will take some more questions from our listeners and also from other STEM members. And then we will take up from there. Thank you so much for patiently explaining your experiences and enlightening us. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Dr. Harish, for facilitating this conversation between the Gurumitras. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Mitrayana.
Thank you very much. Mitraye Namaha.